Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone.
Hello guys.
Welcome to Building ASEAN Community through Storytelling Competition.
Listening to Asia.
Introduce myself. My name is Mujiburrohman. I am an English teacher, and my students.
I'm Alfarobi Shidqi Maulana. I'm Raynaldi Thahara.
And we are from Nurul Vocational High School, Paiton, Probolinggo. In this special opportunity, we are going to be telling you our incredible story entitled Sangkuriang, the Legend of Tangkuban Perahu. The story was started from the beautiful village where lived a family in harmony, consisting of a father, a mother, and a son. The father was actually a god who turned into a dog named Tumang. Dayang Sumbi, as a mother, was a descendant of a goddess named Hyang, who turned into a swine. In the beginning, Dayang Sumbi was the loveliest girl in the country. Lots of princes quarreled and fought over her. Dayang Sumbi, who felt uncomfortable, remained silent and chose to move in the middle of nowhere, where nobody knew her. There, she lived with Tumang, her only best friend. She spent her life weaving clothes with traditional loom she had. One day, the loom was fallen to the ground, and she was too lazy to pick it up. She swore to herself, one day if anyone brought the loom, if she was a girl, she will take her as a sister. But if he was a man, she would marry him. Apparently, Tumang came, refilled, and brought her the loom. As her promise, she married Tumang. Tumang refilled and turned to be a lovely god only when the full moon came. After that, Dayang Sumbi became pregnant in no time.
A long story short, Dayang Sumbi had a pretty boy. She named him Sangkuriang. He grew up to be a strong pretty god who loved her mother without knowing that the dog who stayed with him was his father. One day, Dayang Sumbi sent him to go for a hunt. She told her son that she wanted a deer heart for dinner. And Sangkuriang told Tumang to go with him. Sangkuriang, my son, will you go for a hunt to get us a deer for dinner in the jungle?
For sure, mother. If so, please excuse me to go to the jungle for hunting with Tumang.
Okay, I will pressure you, so just take care, my son.
In the jungle, he couldn't find any deer after 3 days of hunting. He was too afraid to going home with an empty hand. Suddenly, he saw a pig and asked Tumang to go for it. Tumang remained silent since he knew it was Hyang, his granny. Sangkuriang was so upset and pointed his bow and arrow to Tumang. Accidentally, Tumang got shot and died.
Tumang asked him to give his heart to his mother. But this young guy cried with tears, for he couldn't bear the sadness losing of his best friend. Sangkuriang took Tumang's heart as he wished and came home to her mom. Dayang Sumbi was very happy to see her son back, yet he was curious why Tumang didn't come along.
Sangkuriang,
Yes?
where is Tumang? Why does he come along with you?
I don't know, Mom.
Whose heart is it? I guess this belongs to Tumang's heart. Is right? You lied to me. So from now on, just get away from my house.
But Mom,
Get away!
Time flew by. Sangkuriang had grown up to be a good-looking man with well-built body. Meanwhile, Dayang Sumbi, who was descendant of goddess, was given eternal beauty and stayed forever young. Dayang Sumbi didn't even recognize him either when they met around the house. Suddenly, they fell in love and planned to get married soon. On the day of their marriage, Dayang Sumbi fixed Sangkuriang's bank. She found a scar on his head and remembered her old forgotten son. Dayang Sumbi called out the marriage and tell everything to Sangkuriang. Unfortunately, he was blinded by his love. Sangkuriang couldn't take it anymore and kept resisting to marry his own mother. He even threatened to destroy everything if he didn't marry her. Dayang Sumbi knew that Sangkuriang had such god power, felt threatened with it. She then thought of an idea on how to defect the marriage. Then she gave Sangkuriang a term. She thought he would make it.
If you want to marry with me, you must build me a big lake and a boat. It must be done in a day.
Okay, I will do whatever you want.
Good job.
Hey all genies and spirits, I call upon you to help me finish my work. Ha!
Sangkuriang, with his god superpower, asked genies and spirit to have his work done in just few hours before the dawn. Dayang Sumbi, who didn't expect that to happen, was so surprised and thought an idea. So, she made a huge fire in the east to deceive Sangkuriang that the dawn had come. He was so mad because he couldn't finish his work. The coconut shell he used to dig the ground was thrown to the east and became Mount Manglaya. Sangkuriang kicked away the boat he met. Apparently, it lay down in the back and became Mount Tangkuban Perahu. Tangkuban Perahu literally means upside down boat. The moral values of the story is that don't lie to anyone, moreover to your parents. Hi everyone, that's all the story from us, and the last we say, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See ya!